All right. My dear Taurus, we have an eclipse in September, a solar eclipse in approximately 10 degrees Virgo. And if a Taurus is your ascendant, then Virgo is your 5th house of love, romance and children and creativity, creative projects. Now, can you see everything now? I wanted to say this because right away, having a look at the cards, I have a feeling that you are somewhere at a major, either major new, so you will be finishing something and starting something fresh or new, and the sun is here, and I had to remember the solar eclipse as well, of course. Now, why is this? Why can't I just show you all the cards somehow? Okay, maybe now you can see them all. Okay. You have 3 10s. Out of 4 10s in the whole tarot deck, you have 3 of them out, and this is the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. This, although this reading is for the month of September, I think you will eventually understand and come to conclusion in rather October, or at least towards October, because those too many tens talking aloud about the month of October, or for the time when we get there. Until we get there, this is what will be going on in September. Now, the first 3 cards that flew out for you are the Sun in the reverse, the 10 of Cups, and the Princess of Cups. Now, it is so interesting because the rest of the cards are speaking of some sort of struggle, but the three that flew out for you, I didn't even pull them out for you, are talking about achievement, about happiness. 10 of Cups. 10 is the most. We don't have a higher number than 10. That's it, 10. And have a look at this family here, the 10 of Cups, right next to the Sun. Even though in the reverse, the Sun doesn't lose, it will never lose its power. It is the Sun. That's it. And it's brilliant and it's lovely. And even in the reverse, it may cause a little delays until you get there. But it doesn't mean it's an unhappy card, or the Sun is the Sun. That's it. No matter upright or reversed. We have also 2 people here, and one is in the upright. 2 people from the same suit. One is in the upright and one is in the reverse. One of them is right and one of them is wrong. Let's go for black and white now. Although it's never like this, but then again, let's see why. Both people here are from the suit of the Cups. The suit of the Cups is a very emotional one. Deep emotions are running inside them. That's one. They're very intuitive. they will just sense that something is wrong with anyone, with you, with your family, with whatever, whoever, at any time. And on the other hand, how you can recognize them is that they might be a Scorpio, might be, not necessarily a Pisces or Cancer as a sun sign ascendant or something, like really, or have loads and loads of planets in water in their horoscope. But the thing here is we have the princess in the upright and the king in the reverse. And I always say, when I have two cards representing a male and female energy from the same suit, I always experience them as partners. In a way, it can be romantic partners. We have the Ten of Cups. We have, but they can be business partners. Like, you know, even, I mean, the Ten of Cups is simply representing a time of happiness, a time of having things, achieving things. Finally the sunshine is breaking through. Now, one of them, however, is in the reverse. I think this other one is a bit lost, and maybe you're the one, because there are two cards of the same suit. You are not, I don't see your suit here, but this is your reading, Taurus. That's why I'm going for one of them represents you. Now you will apply it to your own situation and you will know which one is you. I think that for one of you, something might have ended rather painfully. It could be a job situation. It could have been a job situation, because in the middle of this, I can see you, not you, but if this is you, it may be you, but it can be the other person too, or it can be both of you. As if you've been trying, either you or this other person, you've been trying to get somewhere. You've been trying to get this job done. You've been trying to support the family. You have been trying really, really tough and hard to do this. And you knew you were on the right path. And then suddenly something killed the willingness in you or in the other person to do so, to keep going. It just killed it. It's not here anymore. We can't see it. Unfortunately, I mean, whatever that might have been, sometimes, you know, the little stones are the most dangerous. I experience this card always as a little creative fight. I get this card so many times when a project is running and people cannot agree how exactly should this project be done or completed, or like, you know, just made so that it will produce the most what is it? The best results. And out of such a little creative fight, I call them actually constructive discussions. And it is exactly how it feels to me. A constructive discussion is one thing. A fight, a complete lost, not needed fight is a completely different thing. Now, because this card is in the upright, I would say this really a constructive discussion is the only thing that is needed, but nothing more than that. And it will make it happen. Look, I think someone has been hoping for some sort of an achievement. Really, as I said, in the middle, you have been trying, I say you because it's your reading, but it can be just as good the other person that came out here, because they came out for a reason. So it's very much possible that's them. That's them, and they suddenly gave up. But it's possible it's you. For some of you it will be, I mean, you will see how it goes for you. But I see you trying again and again and again and again to get up the hill and get the reward. Look at the kids, get the reward for that job done. Let me see if I can, that's the right zoom. Okay, so this is what you were hoping for, or this is what they were hoping for, a reward at the end of the day. When I say a reward at the end of the day, I would go for a promotion, for a pay rise, for like, you know, anything like that. Maybe that position, that particular position. So someone has been, let's say someone has been applying again and again and again for a job, or to just achieve something, and it went again wrong, and it went again, and it didn't happen, and it feels like they're giving up. Like, I mean, probably look, they come up in the reverse, and death. They're like, I can't, I'm giving up, I cannot, obviously it will not happen. Well, wrong. The three cards that flew out at the top are talking of something else. And if September feels like this, as I just described that situation, that doesn't mean that by the time you hit October, 10 of cups, 10 of wands, 10 of swords. By the time you hit October, this, I think, will be on offer to you. This is why I have a feeling the sun is still in the reverse for September. The message here with this spread is one, as follows. If you need, take a break. You may, I'm sure whoever this is here, they won't like it. If this is you, one of you, however, is keeping the things up, and I can say, and this is why one of you came in the upright. So if this is a partnership, some sort of a partnership, say family or a business partnership or whatever, so one is already giving up and they give themselves beaten and unsuccessful, where the other one is keeping the things up. Okay, totally focused, absolutely intuitive, keeping the things up here. Those are the upright cards that we have right now, and it's beautiful. Now the message for the month, because it's not about knowing what will happen or what events will occur, but actually the more important bit in tarot is to understand the message. What can we do that we feel better, or that we apply to this situation and things turn better? Well, those are these two cards. I'm going to show them to you. Those are the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, as I said, talks to me absolutely always about a constructive discussion. No project has been ever successful without such. I mean, the most successful projects actually had the most fiery discussions and, creative fights, let's say. On the other hand, look at the other card, the other message that it's giving us, that it's been given us for the month of September. This person here in the card is simply gathering material, gathering finances. They are saving material. They just gather all the information, gather all the finances that you can put together. Save in September. Don't invest. Save. Discuss constructively. Save. These two things, by the time you hit October, will have brought you here to a happy situation with the sun. I mean, the sun is the best card in the whole deck, so we cannot, we don't even need to talk about the sun in this way. One other thing that I wanted, one other situation that just came up to me is some of you are probably just experiencing this as a family situation, simple family situation. Things like this happen every day, and if this is you, on the one hand, supporting the family, because that's the same suit. I'm going to go back to this now. We have the Princess of Cups and we have the King of Cups. Now, if this is you in both options, you in your both sides. On the one hand, you support that happy family, right? You have this happy family, you have this, but something in the work, let's say, has gone rather wrong, and you're nearly giving up. Well, by the time you hit October one more time, maybe you need to really to finish off one situation, to end it, so you can start gathering material for the next project, for the next job, for the next business, for the next whatever that is. It is possible that this is the same person here and here. For some of you, this is the case. Surely this is the case for some of you. And I wouldn't call myself beaten, but if this didn't take you anywhere, all these efforts, well, don't worry. Just it is time to really take a break from it, and maybe by October you will know exactly the right thing that you have to do. Fifth house, as I said, the eclipse is in your fifth house of creative projects, of romantic situations. If you did find it difficult to deal with a romantic situation in one way, well, one thing has to end. But I see you successful in that romance, because these 10 of Cups are emotions. That's the most. It is in the upright, the sun is next to it, and the Princess of Cups is next to it. So that will be absolutely successful. But something has to go for that happiness to be, so you be able to experience that happiness. One last thought, and those will be probably very few of you. It is possible that sometimes when this card comes in, and together with the 10 of Wands, overstretching yourself, can hurt you. And this is in the physical, real manner. Some of you, be mindful, or maybe your partners, look after them. Don't let them overdo things, because they may end up under the knife. It may be minor, But if they do, don't worry too much. They may not be too great in September, but they will be good enough again to go. However, they will have to survive the not to survive, but because this is a minor. It's not a major situation here. It's a little fight for those of you who are dealing, or their partners or some family member is dealing with the health matter, and someone is fighting here. I hope they won't give up. They might have been fighting and not wanting this surgery, but they will have to go through it. Let them rest. I mean, honestly, this is like, you know how a piggy bank is? It just takes stuff in and doesn't let anything out, okay? Unless we break it. Let this person lie down and just feed them and like, you know, spoil them, and don't let them use any of their energy, because they need it to recover. They need all that. Let them save their energy. Let them take everything they can in and not let anything out. And that's the only message on a health matter for the month of September, my dear Taurus. But don't worry. I mean, I don't think it's just, if this is needed, then it is a needed surgery, because someone went for too long like this, for too long, and it's time to be done. And once it's over, it's over. They'll just have to recover. Don't forget, the sun flew out. It will be okay. The sun flew out. And the 10 of Cups. Look at this. No one is missing in this family. Everyone is here. Okay?